All right, hello and good morning, everyone. It is Monday. My voice is still a little so we're gonna try and make it through this, but I apologize. My voice still sounds a little gravelly. I'm still a little sick, but we're getting through it. Today we are doing Stardew Valley, but this is a completely brand new, different way to play games. This is the Archipelago through the Reach Conference, which as far as I understand is a all-Christian conference of gamers, streamers, that sort of thing. I was invited to join through Peter or P-Tony. So, how this works is we are playing 40 different games. One person is playing Dark Souls 1, one person is playing Dark Souls 2, and you can see right here, someone sent Monster Musk recipe to me. Someone else is playing right now. So that's why everything in my game has been taken away and hidden in someone else's game. So someone else is playing right now and they went and got an item. Let's see what they've already found so far. So someone has found some chests. Or are these not found items? A calendar. Okay. The telephone. People out here finding everything for me. Even like seeds can be hidden. My tools could be hidden. Everything can be hidden. So, auto petters. I have to reach the bottom of the mines is my goal, is to reach the bottom of the mines. So, we are going to place a couple of things to make some room. We're going to put that there. We'll put the telephone there. Maybe. Okay, doesn't matter much. There we go. Telephone's placed. Where's my inventory? We're going to put this ring on. Okay, so we need to reach the bottom of the mines as fast as possible and to unlock items for other people. They might be hidden around my game. So we have a lot of mail here. Oh, someone found a basic hoe for me. Thank you, Jay. Oh. So I also have I have Deathlink on. And so anytime someone dies in another game, it will also kill me. So even though I wasn't doing anything, they just stole my auto petters and my chests. Whoever that was, you absolute jerk, you just cost me all of my starter items. Oh my goodness. So someone is playing Dark Souls right now. So every time they die in Dark Souls, it will reset my game. Tosin, good morning. Which, as you can imagine, is going to make this a very, very hard experience if every time they die, it's going to reset my game. Did I just get a bunch of spam mail in here? Oh, Father Evan. Father Evan got me some turnips. Thank you. So, I guess we're just going to go through this. See if there's anything else good in here. Who is that in the background? The arm? The arm is of the Waffle Knight. He's reaching through and grabbing and making waffles for us. Okay. Trekkie for Christ found us a kale seed and a copper trash can. Way to go, Trekkie for Christ. Pale Tony. Nothing. There's so much spam. I guess I should have been playing last night when everyone else was playing. Okay, someone found a magnifying glass to the ability to find secret notes. Okay. Weevil found me red cabbage seeds. Holy cow, they sent me so much mail. Powder melon seeds. But everything from my game can be completely hidden, so my tools, seasons, like I might not be able to go into the summer season, like I can't progress time. Someone found a deluxe fish tank. So all the stuff in the game is completely randomly. Ooh, okay, we got a burglar shank. We needed a weapon. That is good. We did need a weapon to be able to continue in the mines. That's our goal. We've got to beat the mines. We got to reach floor 100 of the mines. Oh, a dagger. Okay. I wish I still had those treasure chests that got stolen from me when someone died. We need to make a treasure chest is what we need. So let's grab... Oh, but we don't have an axe. Okay, wait. We don't have an axe. My treasure chests were already taken from me. Okay, so what happens if someone gives me an item while I'm full up here? Will it break, or can I not? I can't answer the mail. Okay, this might be bad. So we need to sleep and heal. Something's happening. I don't know what just happened, but something happened. The birds leveled up by fishing, by combat, mining. Is this what random people found were level ups for me in their games? Are these all things that they gave me? Okay, so we got a little bit of money and we got some level ups, but the problem is I don't have a shipping bin either. I might legitimately be soft locked here. Wait. Okay. Idea. Let's throw this seed in the garbage, and we need to get 50 wood ASAP. That is the only way we are going to survive this, is if we get a treasure chest to put some stuff in, and hopefully I can do it without someone else in the game dying and resetting it. I thought I didn't have an axe, but I do have an axe, so we are okay here. We can make this work. I know my inventory's full, I know. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go searching first and see if we can find any items for other people hidden around the town. Once we're settled, we're going to try and find things for other people. Okay. I sent a progressive harbor to Flame Prince. Okay, so we found something. Found something for someone. It's level 4, 7 to 12. Okay, we're gonna throw that away. Make a treasure chest. Okay. Let's put everything in there so that we can continue answering mail. And hopefully we can get... Okay, someone found a copper axe for me. A copper pan. Okay. A geode crushing achievement. Boots. With the fur. Apricot sapling. Okay, a shipping bin. We needed... Let's put that down, hopefully. Another sapling. Someone just sent me grape starters and a rare crow. Okay. We're getting there. We can almost start this. We can't access the mines until day 5 anyways. Our watering can. Okay. Watering can will make this a lot easier. That's a good thing to have. Bubble's here. Good morning, Bubble. Did you watch anyone else doing the Archipelago last night? Oh, someone found a large pack for me. Thank goodness. Now I can hold a little bit more. I got a farm computer. What cursed version are we playing? So we're playing Stardew Valley Archipelago. So there's 40 other games going in the background, including 3 versions of Dark Souls. And every time someone dies in one of those games, it kills me. We just lost a bunch of items because someone died in Dark Souls. Oh, there, someone else just died right now. And hopefully they don't take my stuff. Jate got sniped in his game. So now I just lost. I lost my cherry sapling and and $1,000. We're just sorting through what all we have, but every time someone dies in a different connected game, and again, there's 40 games ongoing. Yeah, we're gonna die a lot because everyone in Dark Souls is gonna be constantly dying, and that's gonna be a problem because it takes away items from me, it drops my health and my energy, and I'm just sorting through my mail right now because they sent me 100 items through the mail already. We got a bean starter. A potato. Ancient seed. Okay. Wait, we need to put the ancient seed away right away. Put it away so it doesn't get lost. We need that. So it's chaotic, it's fun. I love it. I got a hopper recipe. I got some strawberries. Someone found a taro tuber for me. Ooh, a slingshot. That could be useful. More potato. Blueberries. Rat eye. Someone just stole money from me. I don't know how that happened, but someone just stole my money. A steel pickaxe. 200 calico eggs. What does a calico egg do? It's for the desert festival. Okay, that's not going to be super helpful for me to start with, but okay. Put more in the treasure chest so that it doesn't get stolen from me. An auto grabber. We received 2 auto petters and then someone immediately died and lost all of my auto petters, so that was great. A monster mask. Okay. The people playing the game did get me some good stuff. No lie, we got an upgraded inventory, we got some upgraded tools, so we are in a pretty good position. Our goal is to get through the game. We need to get through the mines. We need to beat the mines. Someone sent me a painting. That's helpful. Grape starters. And we can buy a deluxe fishing pole. Okay. Now we need to go find some things for the other players. So we're going to drop that off. We're going to take that. So the first, well, we need to make money. So first things first, let's get a little bit of a farm going. We're going to need some money for upgrading tools as well as various other things. So let's see what plants we can put down to start with. And every time I buy seeds, that's when we're at our worst, right? Because any seeds I buy, there is a chance, a very real chance, that somebody immediately dies in one of the other games and causes problems. So high risk, high reward right now. We got 2 seeds we can plant. I don't know if we have our other seasons unlocked either, so it is completely random whether or not we could get into summer or not. So let's go looking around and see if there's anyone else's items in our game right now. I saw that something happened on our property and that there was a parrot that moved into a tree or something. So let's explore the property just a little bit and see if we can find any items for other people or anything for us. So I got a cutscene where some parrots flew over and they bit a tree, and then a door popped into the tree. I have no idea what that means. I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's a part of one of the random mods that's required for the Archipelago, or if that was something completely different. I don't know. So maybe that's important. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find that tree. That's by the homeless guy. Okay. Leo. Who is Leo? All right, we're looking for people's items that might be hidden in our game. We're going to go foraging just a little bit to see. We're going to look for some money. We're going to go foraging. It's the Ginger Island kid. Okay. So far, we're not finding anyone's anything. But hopefully we'll at least find something to sell for some money. I could use some money, please. All right, horseradish, not worth a whole lot, but progress. I'm guessing once we get into the mines, we'll find a lot more stuff for people, but that's what we got so far. We got horseradish and 2 flowers to sell to buy some seeds. So we're not looking fantastic, if I'm being honest. I feel like the whole map of the town is all messed up, like... Or maybe I just haven't played Stardew Valley in so long that I don't remember what I'm doing. Alright. Is there anything in anyone else's house? Does not look like anyone's items are hidden in here, so that's good. I don't have to raise friendships up. Maybe something in the trash can. No. Okay. Anything else? There's a lot. What is going on here? And he's closed on Wednesdays, of course. Okay. I guess let's go to the community center and see what's going on up here. See if there's anything. Like, I don't need to complete the community center to beat the game. So, if I complete the community center bundles, will that help other people? Will that help me? I don't know. Okay, we got the gold panning stuff already, so... I sent a large soul of crestfallen knight to Lizzie Poo for the copper pan. Okay, so cutscenes send items off as well. That is good to know. So we do need to get heart cutscenes by befriending people. That is good to know. Okay, so this is what we saw. This is the kid you said. He now lives here. Okay, so we need to sleep to day 5 to unlock the mines. We need to start crawling the mines. That is going to be our most effective way to move forward. But I guess we need to start figuring out how we're going to grow stuff to give to people, maybe, to get cutscenes for people. Or do if I just beat the game, does it send everything to everyone? I don't know. But we can't access Pierre today. Alright, we're going to sleep for 3 days. That will unlock the mines. I guess I should put up my rare crow as well to keep my seeds from getting eaten by... There you go. Alright, what did people find? Jojamart. And apricots. Okay. Anything up here? A bus? Daffodil? No. Okay. Nothing up there. So let's go to the mines. I guess we have to beat 100 floors of the mine to beat the game. And we need to hopefully find other people's items to help them get through their games. Apparently you can play Microsoft Paint as a part of this game competition as well. Apparently you can... it gives you a reference picture that you have to paint, so you got to paint a picture that matches the picture that was given to you. And as you're slowly painting, it unlocks things for other people. Which, this is such a ridiculous way to play games, but I gotta admit, it's kind of a blast already. It's really fun unlocking things and finding things and all that, so... let's go into the mines and see what we can find for people. And we found a progressive fishing rod. Oh, people already found floors for me in the mine. Way to go, people. Look at them go. Okay. I don't know why there's random green squares highlighted under my rocks, but we'll take it. Ooh, okay, if we bust open geodes, I bet that will also give us items for other people, so... We're already halfway through the game. We're breezing through this. Which is good, because we only have 2 weeks to beat the game, so... Amethyst, we'll take that. Hopefully someone will send me a regular shipping bin here soon. I sent a rare candy to King Seb. Okay. I don't know what game he's... That sounds like Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure Pokemon's not on the list, so... I don't know what a rare candy does in his game, but hopefully that is helpful. And then someone died in their game. That is a very real fear. Not to mention, if I die in my game, it'll make everyone else start over in theirs. So there's a real fear about getting taken down in these games. Especially you Dark Souls players. I don't have any star drop thingies, so it is definitely a little bit difficult down here in the mines. I'm running out of energy very fast. And all I have is this cheap little dagger that somebody found for me. I found progressive boots for eradicating bats. Okay. All right, we're making progress. We need to go 2 more floors. Can we make it 2 more floors down? We'll take all the coal. Okay. Nobody die in Dark Souls. We just need to get 1 more floor down. I can't see this bat at all, but... Here we go. We just need to find the exit. Come on. Come on, good luck. There it is. Okay. We sent a HP berry to Jate, and we unlocked our elevator. And in that chest, there was a lifeblood cocoon that I sent to Map Hollow. Okay, so if there is items in this chest for other people, let's grab that for them. A progressive all-purpose arm to abandoned CC. Okay. And a Ewan shield to Lizzie Poos. I tried Stardew Valley, but I never learned to play properly. I planted like 3 seeds and then left. It is truly, if you enjoy cozy farming games, anything like that, it is truly one of the best games in the genre. Truly is one of the absolute greatest games in the genre. So, if you find fun in those sort of games, it is absolutely worth learning to play. And the thing is, there's no losing at Stardew Valley, so you can't do anything wrong. Every day, you can make a little bit more progress, whether it's leveling up friendships, whether it's leveling up skills, whether it's farming. Every day you're going to make a little bit of progress, and it's darn near impossible to lose progress. Every day I play Fallout, Hail the Enclave. Okay, cool thing about Fallout, I actually just started playing Fallout 4 last night. I am putting together a series of playing Fallout and talking about some of the really, really cool stuff that Fallout does, especially in the environmental storytelling. And like I was exploring the Red Rocket, what do you call it? Gas station. And there's so many cool like little secrets and things just by exploring the first area of the game. So I can't wait to talk more about it. I really enjoyed it. So we are going to be talking a lot about Fallout going forward. So stay tuned for more Fallout. I started a brand new character. I've beat Fallout 4 a few times, but I wanted to explore the game, asking the question, like, if I knew nothing about Fallout, if I knew absolutely nothing about Fallout, what could I learn about the world just from playing in the world, just by seeing the world? And the answer is there's a lot you can learn from that. So yeah, there's a hole nearby that gives you a fusion core, and you can find that out through multiple things. There's a terminal that'll tell you about the hole, but there's also, like, when you first walk by, a bunch of mole rats will jump out you that are radioactive because they're being affected because they live in that cave and they're digging up, which is really cool. And if you go to the far left, you can find that there is a chair where somebody has staked out and they're sitting there watching the Red Rocket. So it tells you, like, this area is really important because somebody is sitting down watching this. So I thought that was really, really cool to see all those little details in the game. So I thought it'd be really worth talking about. So we need 2 copper bars to make... That's not... We need a furnace. We need... Do I not have a recipe for a furnace? Apparently there's no... Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Okay, apparently we don't have a furnace. Let's go talk to Pierre and spend some money on some seeds. So I want to do that with all of Fallout. I want to explore each area in Fallout. What can I learn by just looking around the area? What can I learn from exploring the game? If I knew nothing about the world of Fallout, what does the game tell me through the environment, through the stories, through the terminals? And it's a lot of fun to experience the game in that way, so... Alright, Pierre. We need to make some money, and we need to make some money fast. So we're going to buy... apparently, we've only unlocked 2 seeds. People have not found any regular seeds for me, so we only have potatoes and kale available. So I guess let's buy all of that, because that's all we have available to us. So when I'm playing in Stardew Valley, this is a modded version. So every item in the start of the game has been taken away from me, and people playing other games have to find the items for me before I can unlock them. So right now, someone's playing, I don't know, they're playing something that has Piglet's house? I don't know. Oh, they're in Kingdom Hearts. So someone else right now is playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and they're finding items for me within Kingdom Hearts 2. Which is really cool, right? Like, as they're watching cutscenes and unlocking the game and all that, they're finding items for me, and I think that's really cool. A really cool way to play the game. There is, near me, there is going to be a new coffee shop that is opening up called Vault 13 Espresso, and it's a Fallout-themed espresso shop, and I'm going to reach out to them and see if they'll let me come in cosplay and do some photography with my Fallout cameras of the place. So that I love how much Fallout's gotten into the public eye. I'm not the best Fallout player, but there's a lot of things to enjoy, so... What you doing, buddy? My cat has the major zoomies right now, so... What you zooming for? What you zooming for? The first world was plugged into Warps. You ran into Vault 111, but was not mentioned. You could be cryo-frozen, your wife gets shot. Yeah. So I skipped that main story because that's like the main story. But like, for example, when you first load into like the first town where you're unfrozen, you find a bunch of Halloween stuff. Because the bombs dropped on like October 27th or something like that, so it was like right before Halloween. So it's really cool that you can find like references to Halloween within the game because everyone would have been living Halloween stuff right before, right? So there's a lot of little cool details like that that I really, really enjoy. All right, we learned the furnace, and because we learned the furnace, nothing was sent to anyone else. And we found a bamboo pole. Okay, we don't need that. But we did get... Ooh, we also got a sprinkler. I forgot that we got sprinklers. I guess I should have planted my crops a little bit better to accommodate for sprinklers. But I guess it's too late for that. Stupid me. Let's put a sprinkler there. I guess we'll put a sprinkler there. City area with the big red tower. You can get non-fall damage leggings, but they're locked. You need power armor with a jetpack. I've never found. I never explored Fallout 4. That's why I'm doing this, because I want to explore Fallout and all the things I haven't explored before. So I'm really excited to get to explore the game and find things like that and all the hidden items and all those sorts of things. So I'm really excited to see what I can find in the game. All right, let's do some watering. Have you played ZA off stream? Yeah, I've been playing ZA off stream, although I just got Monster Hunter Stories came in the mail, so I've been playing a little bit of Monster Hunter Stories as well. Which so far I am very glad that I have not did not buy Monster Hunter Stories, because so far it's pretty cringe and bad. Monster Hunter Stories looks cute, but man, is the writing bad. The Brotherhood has a big airship. Yeah, I think they have like a giant Zeppelin, right? The Motherhood has a big airship? It's Monster Hunter for children. See, that's what I guess I didn't understand going into it, is I didn't realize it was actually like a kids game. I just thought it was a different version of the game that just had like cutesier graphics, so I didn't realize it was like for kids. So I don't know how far I'll get into it, but well, I'm going to give it a try. We'll see if it gets better. Because Monster Hunter Stories 3 is coming out next year. I was like, I've never played a Monster Hunter Stories game, so I might as well see what they're all about, right? The Brotherhood of Steel has their giant airship. How far are you in ZA? I just got the quest to go talk to Team Rust. Okay, so we got bad news. I made it to floor 40 last night. What game is this? Is Stardew Valley Archipelago. The Archipelago means that other people are playing other games and unlocking things in my game by playing their other games. So people are playing like Kingdom Hearts 2 right now and finding things in their game to unlock for my game. I made it to floor 40, but apparently floor 40 has not unlocked at all. So the only way I can unlock farther in the mines is by actually waiting for someone else to find the mine unlocks for me. So that's going to be tough. So I guess we should fill out the other things instead of just focusing on the mines. I do like Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm very excited. The new Five Nights at Freddy movie is coming out on December 6th. We're getting the new Five Nights at Freddy movie, so that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I really like the first one. I'm also making, I like Five Nights at Freddy's enough. I am making a Five Nights at Freddy's Dungeons and Dragons style adventure. But obviously I didn't use Five Nights at Freddy's because, copyright. But right now I have 6 animatronics that you have to fight while exploring a abandoned Chuck E. Cheese, basically, to find the mastermind who's making all of the things. So I am making my own Dungeons and Dragons Five Nights at Freddy's adventure. In fact, I need to find some people to play test the fights and see if I balance the fights or if they're too broken right now. So that is going well also. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I'm using a pirated website. I don't care. So we do not support piracy here. We definitely do not encourage anyone to pirate games, as it goes against the Catholic vibes of the channel. We do not support theft in any form. But since that leeway's into it, I will say yesterday's reading at Mass was the parable that Jesus tells of the tax collector and the Pharisee, where the two go to the temple, and the Pharisee goes up first, praying in front of everyone, says, thank God that he did not make me this despicable, lowly man like the one next to me. I pay my tithes and I fast 2 times a week, and I am such a good person. I have to thank God every day that I am such a good person because God has just given me so much. And the tax collector goes up and says, I'm not even worthy to look at you, God. I'm sorry for my sins. And he walks away justified. And the reason I bring that up is because it's so fitting, because we have as of November 1st, if the government is continuing to be shut down, there's a lot going on about how food stamps aren't going to be sent out to people. And there are so many Christians online right now who are basically saying exactly that. They're going on saying, I thank God every day that he didn't make me so lazy and entitled that I live off of food stamps. God just blessed me with being such a good person because I go to work, and all these people on food stamps, they deserve to starve because they're lazy and they're not like me. And that's just God. It's such a self-indulgent prayer, and it's so gross to see Christians acting in this way that I'm glad that our weekly reading was calling out all the people who were doing wrong. I don't believe in God. That's okay. I'm not here to judge people. This is simply, I am Catholic, so my channel is in part to help spread Catholicism, but also to answer questions, to help evangelize, and really to dispel myths and different things that come about because of religion, but also to talk about all the people who besmirch Christianity, all the people who are out here doing all the bad things in the name of Christianity. I don't mind calling them out either. Can I show you the kitty? I don't think so. He is freaking out right now. He is running around, so I'm afraid if I grab him, he is just going to bolt. So he is a giant orange dum-dum, though. He is the best. He is a fat orange cat, and he is just the absolute cutest. Have you met your cousin Saint Pancakes? I have not met Saint Pancakes, but I would love to love to meet him. I have run into, actually surprisingly, I've ran into a few different people with the name Saint and a few different people with waffle names online. So I have found some kinship with random people online too. Does God approve waffles? God gave us the means to make waffles, so I'm going to go ahead and say probably. God gave us a way to make waffles, so he probably approves of waffles. Scrambled eggs with bacon. Also, interestingly enough, I made this video for someone else, but with oh, excuse me. I'm still sick, so my voice is still a little messed up. I apologize. With November 1st coming up, we have the All Saints Day, where we honor all saints. And so for a video, I was trying to figure out who was the first saint ever. And it looks like, though this is debatable, anyone can debate this, but it looks like the first saint was Saint Dismas, the good thief, the one who was on the cross next to Jesus. I thought that was really interesting to find out who was the first saint. So that was a lot of fun to do research on, because I had to make him a Pokemon team, because I run for Catholic Game Reviews. I run the series of What If the Saints Had Pokemon. So that was a fun thing to put together. So that is potentially, traditionally, the first saint, Saint Dismas, the good thief. Also, in good news, now we have some new people here today, so this probably won't make sense to the new people, but yesterday when I went to church, what he is the patron saint of? He is, excuse me, Green Blaze became Saint Pancakes. Oh, well, our friend playing Dark Souls just died, so there we go. Saint Dismas is the patron saint of hope. He is the patron saint of thieves, and he is the patron saint of prisoners. No! Jake, you took 22 ore from me, but even worse, you stole my crystal dagger. So in order for me to beat the game, we need to clear the mines, and without a weapon, I can't clear the mines, and even worse, Oh, that's so he robbed me of all of my energy. I have no way to replenish my energy, so I can't water my seeds. We're in trouble here. Now seeds don't break right away, right? So as long as I can get the seeds to grow before next season, I can make some of my money back. But these are potatoes, so they only make real good money if I'm watering them every day. So that was a devastating blow. Jate, you jerk. Saint Pancakes, I see you. But while I was at church yesterday, it was standing room only. There were so many people at mass that there was only room to stand. And I was able to stand for that whole hour comfortably. And I know that's not like a huge, big accomplishment. Most people can stand that long. However, after being 440 pounds, I could not stand for that long. And I've lost enough weight that I was able to stand for an hour straight. And so small victory. We have made a small victory by getting able to stand for that long. So I'm very happy to have been able to do that. And I'm very happy to see the church was so packed. I've never seen a church be standing room only on a random Sunday evening. Usually Christmas, Easter, that sort of thing. People are at church a lot, but this was just a random Sunday in October was able to fill to the brim, which was so great to see. You're stealing my food? Stealing food is going to be a very interesting topic actually here soon, because we're just talking about that we don't approve of stealing here. However, St. Thomas Aquinas wrote a brilliant article way back in the year 200 AD when he was around, about that you have a obligation if you are literally Jate, bruh. Somebody message Jate and tell him that he is killing me. Literally killing me. You took my auto petters. You took my copper. You took my daggers. Dude. Alright, Green Blaze / Saint Pancakes. We'll see you next time. You took my leeks and you took all my money. We'll see you next time, Pancakes. My dude. Jate! What are you doing? Oh. I have no money, but Harvey was obligated to save my life free of charge. It appears I have lost some items from my seeds. Turn the other cheek. No, turn the other steel pike. Jate. You're killing me. Alright, well, I was gonna say that we need to start gifting people items so that we can unlock heart events to help everyone else. Jate! That's it. I'm getting in the Discord. I'm messaging him. What are you doing? In fact, let's wait. I think he might be live. Let's wait a second. Wait a second. I'm going to his live. I'm going to his live right now. Yeah, Jade is the one killing me.
Sorry. I was trying to do all this before people woke up. And I literally even said in chat, I was like, hey, if anybody else is awake and on right now, I'm probably just gonna get off because I'm just hard locked. There's no way. There's no way to get through this without items. I need items.
I went into his live and told him off.
And I sent a bunch of stuff. I sent you some stuff, Sam. Sorry, I took all your items. But yeah, I think we're.
My copper bars.
Because otherwise, now that people are awake, they're gonna get death linked, and we are pretty hard locked at this point.
He just killed me again.
I got 57.95% of my game complete. Got 175 checks done.
All right, well, we're...
I can't really do anything until I get questicons from people. I know where the blue one is. The blue one Josh has. Josh is inside of Velashro.
I guess we're gonna go sleep it off, I guess. It's everyone. Every single person who has Deathlink turned on gets taken out when anyone else dies, and I think most people have it on, so he could potentially be ruining 30 other people's games. So, yeah, it's affecting everyone else's game right now. Alright, we got our cat. I don't know what we're going to do now. So, without any items... I really don't know what we can do. We can't gift people items because we don't have any money to buy people items or do anything. We can't go back into the mines because we've lost... it's called an Archipelago. It is a special mod where we have 32 people, associated with the Reach server, Christian server. So 32 people are playing 40 different games, and it randomizes each one of the games. So I'm playing Stardew Valley, but all of my seeds, all of my items, all of my floors, everything is hidden in other people's games. So someone else is playing Kingdom Hearts right now. They need to find my seeds in Kingdom Hearts. And another person playing Dark Souls, they need to go find my seasons. And in my game, there's items for all of them hidden throughout my game. So, but we have this thing on called Deathlink. So every time one of them dies in their game, I die. Which means I just lost all of my items and all of my gold because they were all... dying too much. So I'm trying to figure out how I can progress my game because I need to beat the mines. Beating the mines right now, that is my goal, but they took my weapon away. So I literally can't do much in the mines without a weapon. And I need to increase friendships with people, but I lost literally all of my items. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the mines, and we're just gonna run around the monsters and try and raise some money, and we'll use those monies to buy items, to buy friendship, to unlock things, and maybe unlock a sword if we can get enough money. But every time someone else dies, I lose money. So you can see that there's an issue here with them robbing me of everything. You know, if someone is like Dark Souls, for example, when you die, you can go pick up all your stuff you lost. In Stardew Valley, there's no way to pick up what's been lost, right? Those auto petters, those gold, those items have been lost forever. So, I don't know how we're gonna do this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna harvest everything we can to raise some money to buy a weapon so we can continue the mines and also continue farming. But also the hard part is every time they die, I lose a day. So like I'm growing potatoes, which give you a big yield. However, every time they die, I lose a day off of my potatoes. Right? So I'm losing money constantly every time they die, and I'm losing time. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We can figure this out, but we've only got 2 weeks. That's the other. We got 2 in real life weeks to beat this game. Is the time set that Peter put down. So I don't know how we're gonna do this if we have to start over every time we log in because other people won't stop dying. But it does make for a very fun game. This is the most fun I've had in Stardew Valley in a while. So next time this comes around, I will try other games. There's a huge list. In fact, let me grab it really quick. Let me grab the list. Archipelago. Let me go here and so the games you can play. Blasphemous, Castlevania 64, Dark Souls 3, Donkey Kong Country 3, Doom 1993, Doom 2, Final Fantasy, Heretic, Inscription, Jak and Daxter's, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, Kirby Dream Land, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Lufia 2, Mario and Luigi, Mega Man 2, Mega Man Battle Network, Muse Dash, Noita, Ocarina of Time, Old School RuneScape, Microsoft Paint, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Red and Blue. Okay, so you can play Pokemon. That will be tough. Shivers, Sonic Battle Adventure, StarCraft, Stardew Valley, Super Mario Land, Super Mario 64, Super Mario World, Terraria, Time Spinner, Tunic, VVVVVV, Undertale, Wargroove, Wind Waker, Yacht Dice, Yoshi's Island, and Yu-Gi-Oh! So all those different games people are playing right now while we're trying to play our game. And it's really, really cool to have all these worlds linked together. Pokemon, I can see Pokemon you could get soft locked in, I kind of feel like, because like Pokemon you've got the issue of especially like Red and Blue, there's only so much money in the world, right? So if someone keeps dying and making you lose while you're in fights, you lose money during those fights, right? So I could see someone actually like soft locking you to the point where you're unable to beat the game because they've taken so much of your money that you can't afford like Pokeballs anymore. So it makes for a difficult game. And we're just getting absolutely eaten by bats here. We're going to contract rabies because we can't fight back because Jate stole our sword. Jate. All right, we're low on energy. Let's get a little bit more stuff. So we're going to take all this stuff that we just got, and we're going to sell it. We're also limited. We can only sell 9 items a day because because we didn't get a shipping bin, no one has found a shipping bin for me, so we only have a miniature shipping bin, which can only do 9 items a day. So we are severely limited on how many items we can get in a day. But we do have a fishing rod, so I guess we can always fish and raise some money that way. Alright, this guy though, he does sell weapons, so that's how we're going to have to do it. So when our weapons get taken away, we're going to have to come back here and buy a weapon to continue going down the ways. Imagine losing the flash to before reaching in Pokemon. There's a lot of things I could see where Pokemon would be really tough to have Deathlink on. Randomly losing things in Pokemon could be definitely tough. Ocarina of Time also could be really frustrating if you're playing The Legend of Zelda, because like when that game, when you die, you start at the beginning of the temple, right? So like, especially if you're doing like the water temple, you get KO'd and halfway through the water temple and have to start all the way over. I could definitely see some real frustrations with that. So Deathlink definitely makes the game hard. All right, we're going to sell all of our stuff. How much money did we make off that? How much money did we make off of one day in the mines? The children yearn for the mines. Nothing. 500 gold. Okay. That is not good. Lost my favorite axe. That'll give us some gold, so we'll get that. We need... Is there a piggy bank? Is there someplace I can, like, deposit my gold so it doesn't get stolen by other people playing? So we're going to continue to grow the potatoes. We've got enough money. We can buy something to get farther in. But at this point, we know we can't get any farther in the mines until someone unlocks it for me. So at this point, we're going to focus on raising up friendships and monies. Friendships and monies. Oh, and we need to go check out the I think we need to side with JojaMart. Honestly, if we make enough money, being able to buy out the community center is probably the fastest way to... Could you imagine getting the community center bundle stuff and then dying on the way there and losing your community center crops? Like, brutal. Let's take a look at these really quick. Okay, apparently I can't read the bundles. Jate has logged out. We are safe. We are safe for a short amount of time. Jate has logged out. So I can't see any of these bundles. I guess JojaMart is the solution. Thank the Lord. That's the fun of it, though, right? That's half the fun of the Archipelago is struggling to beat the game when other people are in also, right? That's what makes the game fun and interesting. I hope no one breaks all his fingers. I guess let's go talk to people and see what else we can unlock here. Make some introductions. I guess if we go to the events, we can maybe do something there. So we're not completely locked, but we definitely had that was a rough start. Ironclad card draw was sent to Payne Tony. Okay, so that person is playing Slay the Spire, and we just sent them a card in Slay the Spire, so that is good. I guess we could chop down and get some wood for the bridge here, 300 pieces of wood, so we can get over there. That might help. We have an axe, so we can do that at least. And that'll give us more stuff to sell. All right. I guess we can also just look around for these mushroom boxes. And mixed flower seeds. I guess we could also do that. We could just run around and hope to run into seeds on the ground, or the what do you call the little leaf worm things that tell you that there's artifacts and stuff. Maybe that might be something we can do to make progress. Let's sell all this stuff. A little bit of money. Money in the bank. And I guess with leftover energy, let's fix that bridge. That should unlock something for someone. So let's get 300 wood. Fascinating and riveting gameplay we have here as we are going to slowly hunt down 300 pieces of wood. Later this week, though, we've got the 30th is coming up, which means Arc Raiders is coming out. We'll be playing Arc Raiders later this week, as well as the Outer Worlds 2 is coming out. We got that on Game Pass. So we've got quite a lot of new games to play, so we'll be playing some of those, and we'll, of course, be streaming this game as we make progress through the Archipelago. Having an absolute blast with this. I'm kind of, if I had signed up to play Doom, I love Doom, so if I signed up to play Doom 1993, one of my favorite games of all time, like, I wonder what's locked. Is it key cards locked to that game? Like, you can't do anything? Is it just guns that are locked? Like, you can do the game with just the shotgun, so, like, that one might have been easier to do. But we didn't sign up for easy. We signed up for hard. Playing the hard mode. My cat just meowed, so he agreed. The cat agrees on hard mode. Alright, that's enough energy for the day. We're halfway to getting enough wood. That foraging is not paying very well. That foraging is not paying very well at all. The bookseller is in town today. Okay. What's the bookseller do? Okay, the Easter Egg Festival's tomorrow. I bet if we win the Easter Egg Festival, we can get something. We sent a rental trap to player 1, and we sent invulnerability to Aki Doom. Okay, we just helped someone a whole lot. I don't know what that means exactly, but we sent invulnerability to someone, so a large soul of crestfallen knight to somebody. All right, we're making moves. We're helping other people out. We might be in trouble ourselves, but we just helped someone out a whole lot with some invulnerability, so My ancient seed is growing very, very slowly. Alright, let's sell that kale before we lose it all. Sell the potatoes. And let's get some more wood. And if we do the Easter Egg Festival tomorrow, we should be able to get something for someone. Unlock some things. We have calico eggs, but I think that's for the other festival, so probably not the Easter Egg Festival tomorrow. TM13 to the Quiz King. All right. That helps the Pokemon players. They got TM13 now. I don't know what TM... Okay, Google. What is TM13 in Pokemon?
TM13 teaches
Ice Beam.
has taught different moves in other games, such as Storm, Jump 2, Brick, Let's Go Peach, Eevee, Fire Spin, Sword and Shield,
Okay.
Scarlet/Violet.
That helps someone. Kyla Paint just joined playing Paint. Okay, so Kyla's playing Microsoft Paint. So they have to paint a picture, and as we play, we're unlocking colors for them. And as they paint the picture, it will give us the unlocks of our stuff too, which is really interesting. You know, I never in my imagined life would have thought that Microsoft Paint could be a competitive game, and here we are. They figured out how to make Microsoft Paint competitive. $286. One more tree, and that will give us enough. Okay, let's go repair the bridge. Hopefully, whoever's playing Pokemon right now, win all your battles. If I die and lose my wood, I'm going to be very upset. I've already been robbed so much already. You do not take the wood away from me. Here we go. Quickly, let's run to the bridge and drop off the wood before something terrible happens. And like, I didn't play, I wish I would have. At 5 o'clock yesterday was when this whole event kicked off and everyone was playing together. And I can't imagine how fun that is when all 30 people are all playing at once with like all the Deathlink going on, like the chaos and finding items and all. Like, I imagine that's an absolute blast when it's all happening at once. So next time, I will definitely do this again. And, when I do this again, I will try and make sure that I'm here for the launch, because the launch has been excellent. We sent a rancid egg to Map Hollow. I do not know what the rancid egg does for him. Hopefully he likes that. You're welcome, Map Hollow, for the rancid egg. Hopefully that helps you. I don't know what game you're playing, but a rancid egg doesn't sound like a power-up, but who knows? Okay, we're going to go to bed. We're going to water our crops. We're going to do the Easter Egg Festival. And if we can win the Easter Egg Festival, maybe that will unlock something for someone else also. $1,000. We're finally making our money back. We're making progress. We sent a shovel to Archon. I don't know what that does for him, but good job. You got a shovel. Okay, now that everything has been harvested, we sent an undead bone shard to Feeblebobber. Let's rearrange my sprinklers now that we've got this a little bit more figured out. So we put a sprinkler there. Sprinkler there. That'll make this a little bit easier with the sprinklers going. We'll grab a sprinkler and put it there and there. Okay. And we'll put one rare crow here. We're making moves. Making moves. And we'll put one rare crow up here. Okay. Let's go to the Egg Festival and see what we can find or give to other people. I think it starts at 8, so which we might have to wait just a second. Yeah. Give it 1 second here. Maybe 9? Come on, Egg Festival. Give it a few moments here. Just waiting. Again, riveting gameplay. Welcome in for everyone just joining us. We are waiting until the Egg Festival starts. All right, what do we got in the shop? We got plush bunnies, strawberry seeds. Oh. Okay, wait, I didn't realize. So that says Archone's Cape. So do we have to buy that to get... Yes, we had to buy that to send that to Archone. So I'm glad we bought that. I'm glad we looked. Let's see, is there anyone else we need to talk to or get... Doesn't look like these guys are giving us anything, but we gotta do the egg. We gotta find the Egg Festival stuff, so... Alright. We must collect more eggs than... Is it Leah or Abigail who's an absolute monster at finding all these eggs? Alright, eggs. There's 1. 2. 3. Oh, that's too hard to get to over there. Take that one. That one. We need like 11 eggs to win, so I don't think we're gonna win this year. We're gonna have to wait until next year to get the other eggs. I don't think 6 is enough to be a winner. 7. There's a bunch back there, but we can't reach those. 8. Come on. 9. Johnny, good morning. How's it going? Alright, we need to get enough to win the prize. Hopefully second place is good enough to unlock something for someone. I won! I found carrot seeds. Okay. That is helpful. That is helpful. So tomorrow we actually have enough money. We can go buy some more seeds, maybe? See, it's Sunday the 14th. So we should be able to afford some more seeds today. 3-day festival in Calico Desert with the bus back in order. We're all delayed. Okay. So with that festival, we've got 200 calico eggs for the desert thing that someone sent to me. So that should be enough that we can do something. I don't know what we can do with that, but we're going to win that. We're going to win that one. What's going on this morning, Johnny? What's new? What's good? All right, let's drop off our potatoes. Are carrots in this season? Oh, carrots grow in 3 days. Okay, we can grow a lot of carrots and make back a lot of money. Maybe we should do that. That might be the move. Rico sent me rhubarb seeds. Excellent. We can always use some rhubarb seeds. This is so cool. I love this. I cannot wait to do more of this. This is so cool. But I am curious, like, we've got 32 people doing this, which is great. There's a lot of people. But, like, what happens if someone just decides to quit, right? Like, what happens tomorrow if I break my spine, God forbid, and I can't play anymore? Like, is everyone else's game just ruined? Or, like, do the mods have the power to kick me out of the game and say, okay, this person's not coming back, so unlock all of his items? Like, I wonder what happens if something bad happens like that. I'm curious if they've got some sort of accountability for that, or I don't know. All right, couple more minutes. We're gonna buy a lot of carrots, and then we're gonna go put them in the ground immediately. Yes, I am using a green screen. I had behind me here. This is a commissioned 3D interactive background that I had commissioned off of Fiverr. So every now and then there'll be bee swarms that fly around. You'll see a hand. Thank you for the subscribe. That is all because my room is a horrible mess. I am a messy person. I am working on it, but I am a messy person. So unfortunately, I need to use a background because I'm messy. Are any of these items? None of these look like. None of those have. Ooh, a dehydrator. That could be cool. All right, no carrots for sale, so let's grab all these potatoes, I guess. Let's go check out JoJo. Does JoJo Mart have different stuff for me? Maybe? JoJo Cola. Catalog. Ooh. Okay, so this is completely different. I can buy potato seeds from him, but it's in bulk only. So you can't just buy one at a time. You have to be able to afford bulk pricing, which I might be able to do now that Jate's not playing. Joja is a JoJo reference. I have heard the internet meme and say that everything is a JoJo reference. I've never really watched JoJo, so I can't say if that's true or not, but I have heard it proposed that everything is a JoJo reference. All right, let's plant our 18 potato seeds, I guess, and hope for the best. We'll start by putting it around the sprinklers. Actually, I just realized I did my sprinklers wrong. Let's fix this. These need to go down one more, right? Yeah, like that. Okay. You play what mods do you play with Stardew? I haven't really played modded Stardew, but I do like it. This is my first real modded run. I have seen a mod that turns all the villagers into vampires. I always thought that was kind of a funny mod, where all the villagers are different vampires. All right, let's just go. We're looking for. I guess we should fish, shouldn't we? Fishing will bring us more money, and we can still find items that way. Let's fish instead. Let's grab the bamboo pole. All right, down here. I am 34 years old. I am ancient, unfortunately. I am over the hill. Although if Dex was here, Dex would say that I am way older than that in heart, because I go to bed at 8 p.m. I go to bed early and I get up at 4 a.m. So, you know, I am old at heart. Probably too old to be streaming. All right, gentle. See if we can find a fish for someone. Dex is a boomer. Yesterday he told me, he was texting me. Yesterday Dex said that I look like a Subaru driver. I can't tell if that's an insult or not. Player 1 is playing Balatro. All right, Johnny, have a good day. Thanks for the sub. Enjoy Stardew. We'll see you next time. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 5 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. If you want to catch the next stream, I will be around. All right, we're not finding anything for anyone, but we are making money, so I guess that's all that matters. There we go. We got a perdition turret we sent to Rico. You're very welcome, Rico. Ooh, treasure chest. With a dinosaur egg. Okay, we need to go throw that right in the thing right now. A dinosaur, we could hatch dinosaurs. I have never been this lucky to find a dinosaur egg that quickly in the game. Holy cow, it's day 14 and we've got a dino egg. I guess we're going to need to build a coop and start raising some dinosaurs. There's no room. Okay, we'll put it. There we go. Dinosaur egg secured and safe. What a day. All right, we have made up We have made up for the bad start. Jate may have cost us quite a lot at the start, but we're making a comeback. We are making a comeback. All right, the game is saved. Unfortunately, it is time for me to go. One, because it is time for me to end, but two, my voice is starting to hurt. I am still recovering from the sickness. So this is where we are going to end it for today. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining me. As always, let's end with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. Today we continue to pray for those who are hungry, those who don't have enough food, water, shelter, whatever they are lacking. Lord, help them. We pray for all the people who are worried about the end of food stamps next month, all the people who don't know what's coming next, all the people who don't know what to do. Lord, help to guide them. We pray to soften the hearts of all of our politicians, that they might bring about an end of the suffering that they are causing and help the people they are supposed to be helping. We pray for all the souls in purgatory, all the souls who've been forgotten, all the souls who have no one left to pray for them. Lord, help them. And finally, as a special intention, we pray for my grandmother, who is still in the hospital recovering from her cancer surgery. She had to have her ribs broken to have the cancer removed. They were able to remove all of the cancer, which is good, but she is still recovering. And you know, when you're in the hospital, you never know what comes next. So Lord, help her. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me today. We will be back at it on Wednesday morning. Like I said, 5 a.m. Pacific time is when I typically am streaming. So we will see you all then. We'll probably continue the Archipelago with Stardew Valley then. Have a blessed day, everyone, and we will see you on Wednesday.